Hey guys, how are you? You're watching the Art Occultist and my name is Elisa. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope that everything's great wherever you are in the world right now. Where I am, the weather began to shift and it already feels like the autumn is coming and the makeup is basically in theme with the weather outside. I cannot wait for the spooky season. This is my favorite time of the year, as for so many of us here on the witchy occult space. And yeah, I'm so excited for the autumn season. So today we are doing something special. I am going to show you my updated altar. A few months ago, maybe a month ago, I don't remember when the video was uploaded to the channel, but I filmed it a few months ago. I created a altar tour video, and since then a lot of things changed on my altar, and I was called to redo the whole setup. Not the whole setup, but a big portion of it. Now, if you're new to the channel, hello. Once again, my name is Elisa. I am a devotee and an oracle for the great Titaness Hekate, and my altar is dedicated to her and to my relationship with her. So that's what you will see. I'm not going to show you in detail my working space here on my desk, but you can see there behind me. This here is a little altar that I use once again for Hekate. Wherever I work, wherever I have client readings, doing YouTube stuff, I always light a candle there for her to bless me, my work, and all of my viewers. This right here, the little black box with the singing bowl on top, this is my travel altar. And I don't think that I'm going to share this with you. It's not that interesting. It has candles and lighters and just practical stuff inside that I take out with me when I go outside or when I want to do a ritual outdoors. I have some artwork, some decorations, and basically that's it. On this corner, I keep some of my stationaries. I have some twigs, my books, journals, nothing all that fancy. But yeah, right now I want to share you the big altar, which is not really visible on my videos. It's up there, and I'm also going to show you the artwork on top of it. And I think that I want to share with you my bedside altar, because yes, I have also one near my bedside. So without further ado, I'll flip the camera over and let's do it. Okay, this is a view of my altar dedicated to Hekate. You may be familiar with the artwork on the wall from the previous altar tour. I didn't change any of that. But yeah, there in the middle, this piece, this is my favorite modern depiction of Hekate. It's by artist on Instagram. He is amazing, and currently he is doing a tarot deck, which is going to be amazing. Those four pictures are from the Sister of the Witch Tarot guidebook. I bought the deck simply for the bigger artwork in the guidebook because I thought it will look great on the altar, and I have no regrets. And maybe I'll do a separate video discussing the Witch Sisters Tarot, or however it's called. So yeah, let's move in closer so that you can see the artwork in full. Okay, this right here is something that I handcrafted. I did it by hand. And it's inspired by traditional shamanic costumes. I've already talked about it in my first author tour, so I'm not going to go into details. And some more artwork there. Now I have my black mirror. I have this wooden thing with the Hecatean wheel on it. This wheel is not a historical thing associated with Hekate, is more of a modern day invention, but I still like it. In front of it, I have my crystal bowl for scrying, 2 quartz crystals. This thing that holds my crystal bowl is actually a silver chalice. I have 6 of those. They were passed down from my great grandmother, I believe, and they're an antique pieces. I have some jewelry there. You can see devotional jewelry, 2 boxes. This one is filled with offerings that I've given Hekate and some meaningful things. This one houses some puppets and workings. I have my wand. I carved that myself in 8th grade. I also have my ritual knife. In that corner, this was my uncle's or my father's, I'm not quite sure. Both of them are deceased, so it came to me. I modified the handle, and I've had this thing for a very long time, actually, even prior their passing away, so yeah. In front of the boxes is my incense holder, a lighter, and in the front here I have my devotional candle. This here is stone, some dried flowers, and a candle inscribed with different symbols and sigils I use with Hekate. Then on this corner I have my mala beads, a statue of Hekate, a water glass. This is crystal. Once again, it was passed down from my grandma. She gave it to me. Underneath that, I have some keys, a statue of Hekate, amethyst crystal with a bracelet, and some charms for the water aspect, the wind, Hecate is associated with the 3 realms, the ocean, the land, and the sky, so those 3 charms represent that. I have a crystal, a labradorite crystal. This is my nature bowl. I collect things from nature. I have pine cones, shells, a dried dandelion, a crystal. This is rhodonite, if I'm not mistaken. And in the crystal bowl back there, this is also from my grandmother. I have devotional jewelry, other pieces of devotional jewelry. Okay, so on the right corner of the altar, this is my centennial. I love it for connection with Hekate, rose quartz, devotional oil. This thing is also crystal. This is from my other grandma. It's filled with shells and things from the sea, basically from the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. Another statue of a woman. When I saw it, I recognized Hekate because she shows herself to me veiled a lot of the time, a key necklace. This is a new addition to the altar a little brass dragon. It's very heavy. Also, I have some dragon stone back there. This is to represent my current spiritual exploration with the dragon and Hekate and their connection. Sorry for the shaking. An offering bowl, eggs, garlic, some dried flowers. I put fur from my dog because dogs are sacred to Hekate. So whenever he sheds, and he sheds a lot, I put some of the fur as an offering. I have some 2 markers here, which may appear to be strange, but they're on the altar so that they can charge, and I use those to write prayers. And this is in the back there, this black book, grimoire. This is my prayer book. I write prayers and hymns to honor Hekate. And I like to keep it on the altar. So yeah, and this thing in the corner, I'm very proud of it. This is a creation of mine from feathers I found on my dog walks. It has a pigeon feather, a crow feather, and a seagull feather, plus some crystals and bits and bobs tied to it. So yeah, guys, that's the updated altar. And what I do is I sit in front of it. I have a chair that I place in front of it. It's lower than the altar, so basically my view is something like this when I sit. And I sit there at night meditating. I stare at the candle flame, and the candle actually reflects beautifully in the crystal ball, and this is what I see. And I see different visions and things in the crystal ball. So that's how I scry after my meditations with Hekate. Okay, so now is the time that I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you my bedside altar. Just a second. So before I show you my bedside altar, this is how my puppy sleeps. Hades. Yeah, he is a big dog. All right. So this is my bedside altar. On the bottom I have the box from the Everyday Witch Tarot. It contains my pendulums, some dice, and other divination methods that I don't use that often. In the brown leather case, I have a tarot deck that I take outside with me. On top I have this beautiful hand-painted stone, and for me this stone represents the movement of energy in a spiral shape, and I love it. On top on this shelf is my little altar dedicated to my shamanic ancestors and my studies of Hinduism with this bow. I just like how this one turned out, and each of those items on the shelf is very significant to me, but I don't want to go into details. Moving up, I have my jack-o'-lantern and one of my finished grimoires. On top, I have a shelf dedicated to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This show is my comfort blanket whenever I'm depressed, feeling down. I always watch it and it brings me those good vibes. This is a pop figure of Spike, my favorite character, and a quartz crystal that my boyfriend got for me. It's not natural, it's chemically dyed, but he didn't know that when he purchased it. Some more devotional jewelry, and on the top we have the beautiful statue of Venus or Aphrodite. Behind her there is a shell. I forget how it's called. It has a particular name, but anyway. And some bits and bobs I have this statue in the corner of my bedroom because Venus is very important for my romantic relationship, and yeah, there's a whole story behind it. But yeah. So yes, guys, this was my author tour. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.